Welcome to the world of Hearthron. I'm the Dungeon Master Bilbo and Storyteller. Today I'm reviewing Monsters of Feyland by Colwood Publishing, written by my friend Andrew Colwood, with illustrations by Travis Hansen. I jumped on this Kickstarter right away and I'm so happy to have the book. I've been meaning to do a review here on Monsters of Feyland for a couple weeks, but things get in the way or been busy and such, but here I am finally doing it. I have been a big fan of Andrew's, his work with Friends and Foes. Love that publication. You can find Colwood Publishing products on dmsguild.com and drivethrurpg.com. I have the links below listed, as well as Andrew's Colwood Publishing, their direct link, their website as well. You can find Andrew's World of Mir there, his campaigns, Mazan campaign setting, as well as his Narn campaign setting. And as I said, I'll have the links below. So let's get into the Monsters of Feyland. First off, I have to say I love the layout of this book. Let me just go ahead and open it. We'll get right on into it, right? So, bookmark some places here. And so we'll show you here just some of the stuff as I go through here. So the first thing that I really like here is the Seelie and Unseelie courts. Right here is, you could actually look just at this page and create a campaign, just be inspired right by here. And build a campaign off the courts, possibly on things like tricked by the Queen of Darkness. And once the characters figure out what happened, they seek revenge on the Queen. There's unlimited stories you could just build right from this page. So I really like this. It also tells you the pages that each of the creatures are located. And in the very back of the book, it has the CR's ratings of all the monsters here too. So let's jump on in here. And let me just take out that bookmarker there as we go through the book here a little bit. Actually, I think I might have. No, I didn't. Okay, so just open right here, the first page. The first thing is, note, each creature has its own page in this book, which is great. So you can go to one page, look at the creature. You don't have to flip back and forth between creatures. You can just have the bookmarked, kind of as I do right now with a bunch of creatures here that are some of my favorites in the book. But it's so easy when you have this, especially when you're DMing, if you can just look right down at the creature and don't have to flip back between both pages. I believe my math could be off, but that's 103 creatures in this book, which is great. I love the artwork, and the artwork will also assist me with creating my dark stories I plan on telling on my new campaign I'm starting later this month, actually. So let's go through here, and I will show you some of my favorites here. I'm not going to show you every monster. You'll have to go buy the PDF or the book when it's available online. Until then, please check out Andrew's adventures and his campaign settings. If you'd like to, let's go through here some of these. So first here, you see this purple dragon. Just love this. And you see that, you have your standard stat blocks built just like, Wizards of the Coast books. It's really helpful with that. And then, of course, with their innate spellcasting, their actions and stuff, the legendary actions. And then each creature has kind of a little block of, just maybe to assist you on how to use the creature, interpret the creature a little bit better. As it's for each DM. So that's one of my favorites, the purple dragon. And some of these, as I'm going to use here in the campaign setting that I've been anxiously waiting to start here. We have here the elder tree over here. And here we have the Frog Witch and the Frost Lord. It's winter time here, and so I think I'm going to start kind of with a wintry setting and use some of these other frost or winter creatures that are coming about here. But I really love the details here on these creatures, and a lot of them are tough. High challenge ratings, which is good to have. I have here the gremlins. Gotta have some gremlins, right? Then we have Forest Hag, but what I'm really interested here is the Harvest Maiden. She just looks evil enough and sultry enough where it might trick some of your players. It's hard to get things by my experience group, but we'll see. I like here the Hunter, and how can you not resist the Headless Horseman? A lot of the stories that I'm about to tell is I'm calling it the Dark Stories of the Brothers Grimm, as that's the name of the campaign. And so using the Headless Horseman, it's a CR rating of a 3. And this is going to come into play right away in my first adventure as the bad guy. And if my players are watching, they'll kind of know. But the ones I'm using, they probably won't watch this, so it's good. I like the Ice Princess here. As I said, I kind of do a winter theme. I do like the Master of the Hunt, just kind of in the sense chasing down the party, or maybe the party's chasing after him. But I'll probably have him chasing after the party at some point. We have the Oak Lord. I really like the layout here of the Lord here, and will be an ally for the group. At least I hope will be an ally for the group, as well as King Oberon here on this page. So I really enjoyed the write-ups of these two, and as I said, I'm not going to give those details. You have to buy the book yourself. I also like both these here, Prince of the Pipes, as well as the Prince of Twilight. There's so many creatures in here that you'll just enjoy reading that. And that was probably my big thing, is I spent a lot of time just scouring over each of these creatures here in the book, and that's kind of delayed my delayed the review, sort of. The Queen of Darkness, that's definitely going to be the big bad villain here in my group. Kind of maybe end of campaign, fighting her with some of her minions. And then I have here the Sandman. Also a low challenge rating. So once again, story time, like I said, the Brothers Grimm. Another evil villain that's going to show up very quickly in my story. We have here the Skeleton King. I really like him. Just love the artwork here on this, and will enjoy using this as an encounter. Probably right before getting to the Queen of Darkness. Both tough encounters, by the way. Then we have here the Snow Queen. Also, like I said, in the sense of winter here in Minnesota, gonna probably put her as also as one of the kind of bad guys early on. Won't necessarily fight all these the bad guys, but have them in a sense maybe tricked by the by these fays as they do contracts and trickery. Here we have Queen Tatiana, and also one of the good gals, I should say. And then I really love the Witch King here. once again, another bad guy. I mean, you have some, you can just take one of these just evil, tough, uh, bad guys and put them at the end of your campaign as a villain. And whether you're doing a story of Fey creatures or not, and everything here, is for the Fey. But you can also just take one of these creatures out and just use them as one of your bad guys in your campaign, and it works perfect. So great villains. Andrew did a great job with all these different classic type villains. Here is also the CR ratings, so it's a breakdown of all the, and it has beasts, the dragons, the fae, giants, goblinoid, humanoid, and the monsters. Also plants, undead. So it has the breakdown of their CRs and also what page. So those are very helpful things for as a dungeon master. You can quickly go to and say, oh, okay, what page is X on when I need to go look at them, in a hurry if I don't have them written up, or I'm running behind time and I'm like, okay, I need to get some encounters here for this next session. So I would recommend, as soon as this is available, I believe this one will probably be out on RPG Drive-Thru. And when it's available, I recommend you go either buying a PDF or possibly getting the hardcover if that's available. I'm a big book guy. I love books. I'm not a big fan of PDFs. So if I can get the books, I'm buying the books, adding it to my collection. But that's just me. Other people have different, what they do with their money and such. But I'm an old guy that's been doing this for 40 years. So let me spend a little bit of my hobbies and be able to turn these over to my grandson or son. And maybe they'll follow my footsteps and keep going with the books. If you'd like to see more reviews of Dungeons & Dragons products from Bilbo the Dungeon Master, please hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I promise I will get back to you. Also, please check out our twitch.tv/Hearthron channel to see us Wednesday night, 7:30 Central Time, where we are playing Tales from the Yawning Portal. The party is currently going through Dead and Fey. And starting Saturday, starting tomorrow, and rotating, I have 2 different campaigns I'll be rotating various Saturdays. One, the one I'm starting tomorrow, Are We Pirates Now? And as you get the title, Pirates. But will the characters become pirates or not? You can tune into that. And then also, as I said, next week, we will be starting the dark stories of the Brothers Grimm, where you can watch Monsters of the Feyland, make deals with characters, trick them, terrorize them, and befriend them. So with that, remember, it's cool to be a geek. Pass it on. Good evening.